exhibition. Just a few days, not a few days, 2 days back, I met our Honorable Vice Chancellor. The sir told that go for August. August is the, for us, we have to write the August 2023.
Thank you, Dr. Vijay Kumar, Mr. Jain and all my colleagues who are present here. When Vijay told me that we want to organize an exhibition of this sort, I was very delighted. The reason was that I talked to many of our young friends in student fraternity, and I was a little shocked that they didn't know what are the countries in G20 group. Leave aside that, some of our so-called teaching fraternity were also not aware. And then I said, what is so special about it? They were probably not knowing to the extent I would have expected them to know. But then that's about it. It's a matter of honor for our countrymen that we are heading this G20. G20 we are heading at a time when the world is passing through a very difficult time. War-torn, food problems, economic issues. There are tensions all over. If you look at it very quickly, you will find it is Russia, Ukraine is one, then China and Taiwan. And China yesterday has issued a map which he claimed that Arunachal is there, Siachen is there. So these are some of the moves which are expansionist moves. And people would be imagining that they will attack and occupy, which is not that easy, let me tell you. The kind of world scenario that we have, where we look at the presence of every country as one of the equals. Otherwise, India could have annexed Maldives long time back, because it is half an hour from Lakshadweep. But then we have to respect international laws, we have to respect international boundaries, and we have to respect each and every country as equal to everybody. America and Maldives, when they vote in United Nations, this is one vote each. They don't say America is a big country, therefore we give 10 votes to them. There's nothing like that. So in international law, it is not easy to attack or annex. And anybody who has done it, you have seen there are provisions. We start with sanctions and then non-cooperation, non-association with that country. So our country assuming presidentship of G20 at this time, which is a very critical juncture in human history, is very important, because our message all through has been one of peaceful coexistence, peaceful cooperation, understanding, and absolute message that it is one earth, one family, one human race, and one message for everybody, that is of peaceful coexistence. And India's policy has always been one of this, where we believe in progress for everybody. That is why we say Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Rest of the things have also been added. But then, as I said, India assumes, our presidency assumes greater role in international scenario in the sense of spreading our message of coexistence. If that is spread to all countries, and if we can somehow send a message across that we are there for you. If some country is facing a problem, we can help them out. That is what is to be done, and this India has exemplified in no uncertain terms when we faced COVID, and the way vaccination was sent to all countries, whosoever needed. We never looked at that it is a country which voted for China or against China or for Pakistan or against Pakistan. Whosoever needed help, we rendered that. And that is what has given respect to India. That is what has given respect to India's stand on our own foreign policy, which is now a recognized fact in all worldwide bodies. UNO is one, but if you look at other associations, Asian countries, ASEAN countries, or SAARC, or for that matter, or Quad, any organization you look at, India is looked at with a lot of respect, a lot of reverence. That should be a matter of pride for all of us. And whenever we look at our own self, we will always look at ourselves with a sense of absolute pride that we are not what we were in 47. Ours is a country which is a force to reckon with, and the recent survey which was published about 5 to 7 days back, that India cannot be clubbed now amongst the countries which are developing. It is almost on the threshold of a developed country, which is again something to be very proud of, that people were saying we will be a fully developed nation by 47, but probably in the next 2-3 years we will be in that bracket, and next 5 years we will be entitled as a developed country, which is a matter of very high esteem for all of us. You will all be wondering, what is it? Why should we be proud of this, and why should we be very thrilled or happy about it? The reason for this is that it is no individual's achievement. If a Prime Minister says, or if a leader says it is me who has done it, no. You have heard our Prime Minister telling that we take everybody along, and it is a cooperative work which we are doing as a team. So our country is now really working like a well-oiled machine, and that everybody is contributing. So if X will say, I have done it, I will also say, I too have contributed to this. That is what is to be feeling proud of, that we are contributing to the growth of our nation, and our nation in turn is contributing to the world peace. So G20 presidency coming at this juncture, where India's foreign policy is respected, where we are surging ahead. The G20 group, which is a very powerful group, let me tell you. If you look at the data, large number of population will be from this, large GDP is from this, food production is from this. So it's a very powerful group of nations, and India getting the presidency at this time will certainly spread a message that we mean understanding, we mean peace, we mean progress, we mean prosperity for everybody. So therefore, it is important. And those who are not knowing, I will urge the entire library staff to send a message across to our university that every faculty member, every student should visit this exhibition. I don't know how many days you have to give. 10 days. Keep it on beyond that also. Let it be there. Those who are coming to the reading room or in the research scholar section, in their leisure time, they can all come here and have a look at it. And that when we do, I think our chest will swell with absolute pride that well, we are a force to reckon with in the world scenario. And let's pray that the policies that we have adopted in the past and the one we are embarking on continues to throw light to all countries so that we grow together, we prosper together. I am very happy that this initiative has been taken up by our librarian and the staff, which is something to be really appreciative. And I am sure in connection with G20, other departments will also take lead in terms of organizing debates, carrying out comparative studies of these countries, and carrying out a kind of a survey where our young minds will be able to get some ideas about what research to start on in all subjects, be it political science, sociology, or science, or anything. You will find that this will be a great occasion for every one of us. And our university has done very well. You see the G20 park. We have inaugurated a number of other programs as well. So this is a good series in that direction. I compliment and express my sincere thanks to all of you that you have come here to make this a grand success.